Alright, so I got another fascia technique. It's like, pretend the fascia is my sweater and literally it's kind of like this underneath your skin. And throughout the day, throughout stressors in life, it gets wrinkled. Someone cuts you off in traffic, someone calls you ugly. You forgot the coffee pot when you left your house. Your keys got jammed in your car door. I don't know. It's all messed up by the time you're at the end of your day or by the time you're what you consider to be stressed out. And what has to happen is you got to grab it, wait until the myofascial release occurs, and then let it melt. And the goal is to melt it all the way open, nice and flat. And so what we can do is we can get, like I'm on a trampoline right now, little like 2 foot by 2 foot trampoline. And so I'm going to grab all my tissue and I'm going to use the trampoline to just give me a slight bounce. And as I'm oscillating back and forth about 1 or 2 inches, I'm going to hold all my tissues and forcefully breathe back and forth. And this is going to tell my breathing system, just my respiratory system to really kick into gear, all the little respiratory muscles. Diaphragm, upper respiratory, pelvic floor. It's going to clear all the fluids, the lymph. You build up toxic fluids throughout your body. This needs to be drained. This is a good way to drain it. You're also going to feel emotional freedom in this. This is called myofascial release, and if you do this enough, you'll notice an instantaneous neurological change, a state change. It will be some kind of mood enhancement, some kind of tension release, and it'll be like, oh damn, it's really effective. It's not just like it's not like somebody telling you to chill out, for example. It really works. Alright. So again, we can grab all the fascia like this. It takes a couple seconds to turn off. So as I feel the fascia starting to release, I'm going to start bouncing. And then if you hear my breath, it's like my voice got deeper, everything opened up. And the opening up, it cuts back on the stress, makes your system feel like it's working better. The forceful breathing is to kick the neurological signal of the respiratory system to stay on, to do its job, to have strength in the breath. Strength in the breath will give you ease in the mind. If your breath is all congested by fascia, I mean, you can imagine what it's like, you know, that right in the end of the second of like swimming underwater, you're holding your breath and it's like, oh shit, I'm going to drown, that like, oh, that panic feeling. You're developing a mild version of this just as it's flared up, and so what we can do is we can release these tissues, and if you release them, it'll allow everything to open. You can relax, you can stretch out tall. Full extension, full flexion is what we're going for here. Full rotation back way, the neck, the hips, the shoulders, the torso. Internal, external rotation of the shoulders and the hips. We want the feet to be able to roll. Everything should be able to flow nice and fluidly through the fascia. If you have any questions,